I hope that I've helped you kickstart your mindful doodling habit and that you're already starting to see the benefits at both work and at home. Today, we're going to learn how doodling can help you sleep better. I know, sleep. It's, no secret that the lack of sleep can really lead to a whole slew of issues and really keeps you from performing your best at work. And so I'm going to share with you today an activity that I do every day before I go to bed to help clear my mind and to promote better sleep. And I call it a doodle dump. So what is a doodle dump? I know it sounds kind of crazy, but what I love is that if you create like a little cloud, doesn't matter what kind of cloud, in the middle of your page, and we'll put doodle dump in the middle as well. Now, oftentimes we can have really full heads before we go to bed, and especially our bedtime routine is really, the highly successful bedtime routines are based on what you're feeding yourself or how you're unwinding before you hit the pillow. Now, this doodle dump is one exercise that I love to do, and it's a way for me to clear out my head, anything that I may be thinking. So I put this by my night table. I put everything down. So if I'm thinking about tomorrow, what I need to do, I need to send something to the printer, everything that you can think about or anything that's on your mind, you put it down as a doodle dump. Now, doodling can be through writing or drawing or any type of, there's so many different types of doodles. So I'm using words right now, so send a file to printer. Anything that's you're realizing that is on your mind, pick up a card. Send an email to Josie. Take garbage out. Anything you have on your mind. Look at new Tim Ferriss podcast. So start to go around and dump everything that you can think about or anything that's on your mind onto this piece of paper. Now, the whole purpose of this is as we are going in and we're dumping out of our minds, this is clearing some space and area for us to be able to essentially sleep better. Because often when our minds are full, we're ruminating and we're going to bed with a full head. So allowing it to get out onto paper is a wonderful thing. Now, my paper is usually full. And what I love about this is that after, you can absolutely go in and organize things that are specific. So if it's a work specific related dump, then you can go in and you can highlight, and this can be a way for you to organize your next day. Going in as well and being able to recognize that, maybe this is a pick up a card, but it's not till Friday and today is Monday. So it's on my mind, but I don't really have to worry about that today. So let's kind of find a time to schedule that in. So again, putting all these pieces onto your page and your doodle dump. And if you happen to wake up in the middle of the night because you're thinking of new things or things that are on your mind, just be able to pick that page up, or especially if you have a journal, I do these in journals as well, is that pick it up and just be you're in the middle of the night, you realize, oh my gosh, I didn't pay a certain company, so pay Mattel, and so write that or doodle it down, and so that then you can go back to not thinking about it and worrying that you're not going to remember it because it's already down on your page. So have fun with your doodle dump. Enjoy just being able to get it out on the page and allow yourself to have a better night's sleep. This is your nightly bedtime routine. And I'm going to invite you to take your piece of paper or your tablet to doodle on, and we're going to create a rectangle across your page, but big enough that you're going to be able to doodle in. So just again, be creating this rectangle. Now it doesn't matter if it's not straight. Again, just giving yourself permission to allow it to be however it comes out. And so from one side to the other, we're going to start to do from one side to the other with a line. And we're going to repeat this process. Your lines can be as close together or further apart, it doesn't really matter. But we're going to go in and just start unwinding with this whole aspect of the line moving across the page and following the tip of the pen as we start to slow our body down. Now, this is something important that we do before we get ourselves ready to sleep, that we create quietness in our mind and our environment around us. Connecting to our breath and seeing if there's a rhythm to your line. Starting to fill in this shape, one line at a time. At any point, if you find you're going too quickly, move that arm slower across the page. And just remember, this activity is about allowing yourself to be in this moment with each line. Listening to any sounds that may be around you. And noticing how you may be feeling in your body right now. If your lines are going all over the place, don't worry, just slow yourself down and find that natural rhythm. This is about finding that state of flow and being able to get closer to a calm mindset before you put yourself to bed. And following that tip of your pen across the page, and reflecting on these lines above and what perhaps they resemble to you. Mine seem like little ripples in the water. Such a calming way to unwind when we see water flow. But perhaps you've come up with something else for yourself. Continue this process until you fill in your box.